We're live. Your wife's telling you that you need to do things later today.
Yeah.
It's like it's a holiday or something.
Like it's time for magic though.
Holiday, a holiday. Best time of the year.
Guess what it is though.
What's the thing?
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. I'm excited. What did I get, guys?
I don't know.
Why isn't this one connecting?
It's too excited for us.
It's too excited. Come on, everything else is live. It's telling you that it's live. There we go. Go live.
You just need to click, and then it lets you.
Surprise.
Guys, look at this.
We're on everything.
Look at what we're gonna play today.
We are playing interesting things.
Interesting things is right.
So, whether or not we play other decks depends on how fast we can do this. The lock takes a long time.
Oh yeah.
Once you actually get the lock, like food chain is faster. Oh my goodness, that's spectacular. Look at what I got for Christmas. I got a beautiful.
That's my attempt at doing a foil altar right there.
Yeah, sweet Baleful Strix too. That's because he just wants me to alter more of them.
You're on to me.
I got him.
Yeah, it's a card you might actually want to play with.
It's actually a card that I might want to play with.
So this deck, we got Stasis with the not original art.
I know. I realized that after I picked it up.
And it works out really, really great with Ralzeric because you get to tap one of their things and untap one of your things. It also works really, really well with this card. As foretold. As foretelling.
As foretelling.
Wow.
This is sweet.
You can play things through
I
Stasis
feel like
this
I have
way.
to get you something, but I haven't gotten you anything yet. Bryce, what do I do with myself?
And that's then there's this card as well for Second City, which allows you to discard something so that you can untap just this one card for Stasis as well. So the whole deck is really running around Stasis, right?
So basically the lock happens when Ralzeric is able. You play Ralzeric, you play Stasis, you tap one of their things, untap one of your things, and now whenever they play a land, you just tap it down. Yeah. So essentially they're locked out of the game, and all you have to do is tick up Ralzeric a couple times, make sure you get another land in play. Ping it for 3. Tick it a couple more times. You can you can even tick it up. Ultimate, take some extra turns. Like it just takes a while.
but we get to Stasis lock.
Yeah.
Literally Stasis our opponents.
Yeah, you're just like,
who doesn't want to do that?
I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna win the game first.
Yeah. All right. What else is going on? We got
so
a couple
your
bridges.
only win cons are Ralzeric and Jason the Mind Sculptor main deck.
Okay.
So like if you run out of Jason the Mind Sculptors, like it's just a really slow lock.
Okay.
You also you can end of their turn, Chain of Vapor Stasis, untap everything, play your Stasis back down, do it all again. Like you've got a couple of fun things main deck.
If you have played Stasis early and need to tap for Ralzeric and need some mana, and you only have one. Okay.
You can Chain of Vapor to reset yourself.
Yeah.
Sorcerer's Spyglass has been really good. Like you can hit it on turn 1 and be like, oh look, there's a Death Ray Chime, and you don't get those anymore. Or oh, your deck went I played against Big Red, and they had Chandra out, or they had Chandra in hand. I just Sorcerer's Spyglass see it, and I'm like Chandra, and they're like, well that sucks. Yeah. And then they drew 2 more Chandras. And
that's because of these soul. Wow.
Well, so because of soul ends, you can do it on 1.
Yeah.
I mean, you can Blood Moon on 1. You can Ask Foretold on 1, like Ensnaring Bridge. A lot of times Ensnaring Bridge isn't amazing, but it slows them down just enough that you can get your locks.
Okay.
This deck definitely has problems with counterspell battle decks, so that's why you sideboard into so many counterspells.
Okay.
Flush Storms, Hydroblast, Pyroblast,
and Necromancer and Pyroblasts.
Yeah. Now
all the different arts.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure of that. You also can get, so if you're playing against a deck that has ETB effects, Elves, or Snapcaster Heavy deck or something, you have Torpor Orb. Torpor Orb! What madness do you have here?
And this comes in versus a Storm deck.
Yep, that comes in against Storm.
All right, let's do it.
This deck has a lot of problems. And then you have a secondary win con with Batter Skull.
Oh, yeah.
And you get Ask Foretold up to 6 or 7 counters, and you're just Batter Skull. And then they're like, Force of Will, and you're like, oh, I've got another Ask Foretold and play Force of Will or Force of Will. I don't even have to pay life for it.
Nice.
So
that's silly. This card is silly.
Ask Foretold is a little silly.
Once each turn you can play.
Yeah, but if you have 2 in play, then you cast 2 spells a turn for free. I've done that before.
Okay. And you get to look up at the sun like this.
Yeah. Though if someone gets a Trinisphere in play, you still have to pay 3.
That's rude.
It's kind of annoying.
All right, let's see how it goes.
Timestamp. This deck is interesting, guys. It's funky fresh. That's what it is.
Some people are Stasis players and other people aren't. We're gonna find out.
I'm gonna say that I'm one of those that's kind of a Stasis player. This was the last league. This was me, then Miracles, and then Kyra and Riley. We're like, we don't understand this deck as well as we should. We should probably not have played it right now.
So we're gonna figure it out together. It'll be great fun. Well,
at least I'm 1-1. My personal record is 1-1 or 2-1 technically with the deck because I played it in a practice league and then brought it into a league.
Okay.
And I told Kyra that I had gone 1-1.
Let's play first.
I feel like every time I've played this deck, I've gone first.
Off to a great start.
They might be on 4 color control. I'll keep this. Hand's not spectacular, but you have the initiation of your combo.
Yeah.
And Ralzeric actually like kind of brings decent value. He can kill things. He can, set you up to get bigger turns. And we can force a will whatever we need to. It's a Deathrite Shaman.
Whatever we say. He can have it.
Yep. I mean, I can just Ralzeric it here.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the force of will to make sure my combo lands.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a card that I
probably
can do right there.
plays right here, doesn't it?
Yep.
Get a basic island.
Yep.
And we'll just Blood Moon lock because that's the other way of.
Oh no, they're on
locking.
4 color control. How dare I try and play a Blood Moon against you?
Yeah, that's just rude.
Yeah. I mean, they'll get 1 turn of the Deathrite Shaman activation to kind of get through it.
Yeah.
Use your Force of Will. Oh look, I've got a Force of Will.
Do they have a Daze? They would have used Daze first.
I am pretty sure they would use Daze first as well. What do they pitch their Force? Snapcaster Mage. Congratulations. The game is over.
Pretty much. They could get down not much of anything right now.
They could play a Goyf now. They have 1 fetch land activation here.
Yep. Black. For a
That's right, Shaman.
That's not gonna do it.
Nope. Sorry, you got 1/2s.
That's a mountain.
That's okay.
It's perfect.
It's 1
We
closer.
needed
to
a 4th
Ralzeric.
land.
It's true. Opponent's like, attack for 2. Okay. Yep.
That's another mountain.
Yep, it is. Okay. You have a Force of Will?
Probably not.
Can't daze anything anymore.
Whoa. Nope. Just thinking about it.
Lol.
So we have our win con on the board. We're really close to winning this game, guys. It's gonna be really. This is about as fast as
this is
show, right?
I mean, our opponent just conceded to
worked.
us. We didn't even have to show them the rest of the combo.
They don't even know what we're playing.
They just saw that we had a Ralzeric. I'm like, what the? I can't even anymore. I'm like, you're right. You can't even anymore.
So Pyroblasts probably want to come in.
Yeah, Pyroblasts want to come in.
Maybe Flusterstorms.
Maybe Flusterstorms. Blood Moon is great.
They are playing Snapcasters, but I don't know if Torpor Orb's good enough just for those.
I don't think we need Torpor Orb against them. Ensnaring Bridge is our big thing against their deck. If they can't attack us, it's good. I'm gonna keep Sorcerer's Spyglass because they're 4C.
Pyroclasms.
Bring the Pyro. Yep. Keep Pyro. So keep Kozilek's Return.
Bridges.
Maybe cut a bridge.
And maybe a Braid.
I think I'm fine with that.
Kozilek's Return and Pyroclasms maybe is a lot. We don't need all 3.
Having sweepers, having sweepers is good. I can see cutting a bridge. Even pulling in Hydroblasts. So I'm going to cut a bridge. I'd rather have the sweeper because I know they have Kolagon's Command. I think I'm going to stick to this. On the draw. On the play, we'll probably change it up. We'll probably go cut out some Force Wills and go to Flusterstorm and whatnot. I sorry.
Turn 1 Spyglass into a turn 3 Rouser?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yep.
Okay.
So, like, I'm going to be honest with everyone. This deck is not that great.
Do you want to give a Stream Decker up? Or did you
It's up.
now? Okay.
They can just use the
thing.
exclamation point deck to find it.
Cool. Or it. Yeah.
Or
do
we
it shows
have
up in that little thing?
Do we have it in the thing?
I don't know. Maybe.
Turn that extension on.
So extensive. Activate.
Activate extensions. That is extension 1 overlay. Done. Live. People should now be able to pull up our deck.
Cool. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, put it in. I don't know. It blocks things. Put it right above the chat if you can. There we go.
Okay.
He didn't have a turn 1 death right. Let's see what they do there.
If they don't Scalding Tarn in response, and Social Spyglass and Scalding Tarn.
Except you have your own.
Shh. They don't know that.
Death Right Shaman. They have 1 land and 3 cards. They're going to Inquisition next turn. Okay.
Yeah, I probably just need Death Right Shaman.
Yep. That's the worst draw for us right here for them. Draw for us for them.
The worst thing that they could draw against us would be Death Right Shaman. I agree.
It made sense in my head.
It did. They'd mulligan themselves into oblivion.
Yeah.
Goodness. Yeah, I want them to Inquis into 4. Good job. You get to just look at my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, like, significantly worse Gitaxian probe that they just did to me. Just look at it.
Great. So we just jam Jace, right, and start kicking up.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
Spate Ceiling.
Stasis. Stasis. Yeah, that is what we're playing. Potato David and Paul.
And this matchup so far is like the prime example of exactly how this deck works.
Yeah,
you hope
we have no
your
problems.
opponent mulligans until they only have 1 land, and then you win.
Well, they haven't played any lands, so they could have drawn like a Force at Will by now. So we're just gonna drop a Jace the Mind Sculptor.
They
drew a Force at Will. Look at that. And they got rid of their own Jace. No. Are we playing As Foretold? Of course we are. Look at the deck list. It exists for a reason.
If it's on,
come on, guys.
Mobile, you don't get to see it. I think.
Stasis. Look at Jorgensen.
We won. Just how this deck plays out. We have yet to draw a Stasis or an As Foretold. We're already 1-0.
Super lucky.
Doesn't know what quote 13 is.
He doesn't have to know what quote 13 is.
All right, let's update our amazing record with this. It's perfect. Perfect record.
Guys, we are undefeated so far. We have
Yep.
not lost a game.
Opponent found.
I love him being salty. That actually just made my day. Oh,
As foretold.
Am
I right?
Am I right?
Yep.
You are. Absolutely.
That's great. I like it.
Stasis.
I think I prefer just having a Stream Decker list up as instead of the
yeah.
Some people can't. I don't think they figure out that with a button. Stream Decker. What does this thing do? Oh, you hover over it. And it shows you the
it
list.
works. Hand's fine.
That Forsaken City is not a soul land.
It is not, but it's still a fine hand.
Okay.
This deck is weird. Like, really, it actually, like, comparing it to Show and Tell is actually kind of right, because it plays very similarly.
Okay.
Like, the mentality of what you're doing just plays very similarly. And it's just like, well, I've got most of my win cons. Like, we can make this work.
It'll do what it needs to.
Yep.
Brainstorm helps.
I think our opponent's on Elves.
He played a forest and the wasteland. Like a jerk.
That's a wasteland. Interesting. Yeah. Elves with a wasteland, though, guys.
We're drawing both of them. So.
Well, we have a ponder. We can shuffle stuff away. No. Elves no war.
So Forsaken City is great if Stasis is out. If it's not out,
it's still fine.
Okay.
I mean, what it's going to do is it's going to play a Blood Moon and then untap it. So.
That's neat.
This is so good. I keep looking at it. You should just finish my set now.
It turned out pretty cool, right? I'm not actually sure how legal it is. Is it silver bordered? It's not silver bordered, is it?
No, I'm pretty sure it's still fine. Like, this is very much in the style of Rocky Mountain.
Rocky Mountain. That was exactly what I was going after. In fact, if you compare it to some of these,
I'll double check with the judge this weekend. I'll double check with Eric and see what he would say.
It's still very recognizable, and it doesn't.
You can see all the text. Yeah. You can see the art itself. Yeah. I would think it's okay.
Most of his stuff he does for Commander, though.
It's true.
Most of his commissions. So.
Well, wait. Why isn't this? Silverboard altars are legal as long as the head judge approves. Any altar is legal as long as the head judge approves.
Yeah, exactly. And this one meets all the criteria of the tournament.
Did you see this, Jorgensen? I don't think he did.
Itty bitty altar. That's green.
Well, we can, because this is taking forever.
There, now you get to do it. Yeah. It turned out pretty cool. It's my second attempt at a foil altar like that.
It's pretty sick. He says it's pretty sick.
Yeah. He's just pandering to me.
Yeah, he's just pandering. That's what he does. But you're actually going to meet him in person this Saturday. Or Friday. Are you going to be here on Friday, Jorgensen? Yeah, he hates foils. I forgot that. We're just going to shuffle this.
You and Josh know.
There we go. I want to be that judge that disapproves everything. Please don't be that judge.
Can I play with this altar? No. It doesn't have.
It
just
literally
a signed card.
Fills all the requirements. No, you can't play Island. We had someone actually come to our store. It was like, the only place that I wasn't allowed to play these altars was at Oasis. I'm like, can I play them here? And since I'm the tournament organizer and head judge and all that, right? I was like, no, I can't let you play them. They were printed onto foil backs, like foil blanks.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's a proxy.
Let you do that. It's a proxy. Yeah. And some of them were incredibly suggestive, and like, I can't make my clientele uncomfortable.
Yeah, right.
I have to say no.
You can print. I believe you can print on a foil as long as it's the actual card. So as long as you leave the text box like this, then it's.
I don't mind so long as you can't cut to the card. I agree. Maverick confirmed. Your Stasis. Let me just nab a pillow.
Yeah.
Little notebook knows what's up.
Get comfy.
Just settle in. We're definitely going to chain a Vapor this Thali at the end of their turn, and then play a Blood Moon next turn. Yeah. Big surprise.
It might be great.
Surprise! It's Blood Moon.
Yep.
Get another dual land.
We're going to take 2.
Yeah, it's okay. I accept.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that.
Chain of Vapor, just as it was intended to be used right here. Okay. Okay. How many sweepers do we have again?
Quite a few.
3?
Many much missing.
Pyroclasms, and we could draw one right now. That'd be neat. I think that would probably be preferable. No, probably still just Blood Moon.
We just have 2 Blood Moons. That's all that matters.
Let's get a land. Our opponent is doing other things.
Apparently. All your lands belong to us, bro. Fetch basics. There you go.
Still be able to cast things.
Yeah. It's true. He has a Deathrite Shaman that's active currently. And then I'll have a Sorcerer's Spyglass. But, you know.
Knight could still come down. And then Mother of Runes is annoying.
I can Sorceress on Mother and then play Ral Zarek.
Or Sorceress on Knight might be correct.
It's true if I see
what happens
here.
I think they probably want to replay Thalia though.
I think replaying Thalia is probably correct. So like in Braveheart, we win the enemy until they can't take it no more. He's right. Little Notebook just knows. He's going to get that pillow and chill. And then he's going to...
Braveheart on one screen.
I mean, we've got the blue. We have the right coloration for Braveheart, too. We're doing everything right. Okay, Homer.
We're the Stasis deck, and our opponent is 2 minutes beyond us here.
Beyond us here.
Yeah.
Just playing against Miracles. And the first game took me until 12 minutes on my clock. And I Stasis locked them. And it took me until 12 minutes on my clock.
So it was fun, is what you're saying?
This deck is, I mean, it's another one of those decks that is so much easier in paper. I think this is a Knight. No, it's a Green Sun's too.
Okay.
Ooh, are they gonna get Kasali Pride Mage? Yeah, there we go.
Well done.
There we go.
That's not going to do what you want it to.
Do I just play onto Blood Moon?
Yeah.
Or do I play around Zarek and burn their Kasali? I can't burn their Kasali Pride Mage.
And their
opponent tanks.
Well done.
You did it.
Yep.
You got me.
I don't know why you do that there. There's no reason to do that right there. I'm pretty sure you do that. Yeah.
Blood Moon. Just let them know that we can hear them, Major Tom. Because in paper you just say pass, and online you need to go F6. It's so much harder.
Yep. There's a click. It has to happen. A finger action.
Hey, look, that Gaia's Cradle looks great right now.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Maybe that's why they really wanted their Cradle.
Maybe.
Touch red.
Touch red. Nice Mountain Brew.
Knight.
Look at me brainstorming response.
Pitch a Ral Zarek? Or a Force? Or do we...
I'm going to go... Next turn is going to be Spyglass or Braid.
You can Spyglass
Mother. A Braid. Yeah, pitch a Ral Zarek here.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my Braid on top. Force pitch Ral Zarek.
They're going to... Yeah, that's
I mean, if they play a Thalia here, I'll be annoyed.
Yeah, they're going to play a Thalia.
That's fine. It slows my clock a little bit. But... Goodbye, Mother of Runes. Ooh, look, Renegade Rallier. Rare mana cost 2 or less.
He gets the Pride Mage back with that.
He has to have Revolt.
He's not going to have Revolt.
I mean, there's ways.
We're going to kill things on our turn.
Yeah. Just means we have to main phase things.
Mother of Runes! We should make a Father of Runes card.
You're probably right.
I don't know what it would do. It would.
Maybe it untaps the Mother of Runes.
When Father of Runes comes into play, go search for a card named Mother of Runes. Mom! Go ask your mom!
Go ask your mom! 1 and a white. 3/2. Search for a Mother of Runes. Click a card in play to shortcut the name selection. I don't know, Little Notebook. I haven't tried it.
I don't know if you can do that.
That might be a thing you can do. That's what Bryce is here for. He's supposed to know those things.
I don't know that thing.
Bryce, you're supposed to know those
let's
things.
try it next time we Sorcerer's Spyglass.
Okay.
Except we'll click a card and it'll just name it and come into play. Done. It won't even give us an option of verifying it or something like that.
Yeah, it's like when it's like super important or something.
Alright, we have to abrade the Thalia, correct? That's gotta die.
Raid deals 3 damage to Thalia on our turn.
I'm
sorry. That would be far too logically functional for MTGO.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
You're right. Doesn't make any sense at all. They're tapping things. They're no longer tapping things.
Scrape or wear away by friction or erosion. We just scraped away that Thalia.
Just right in the face.
Yep.
Look, they're attacking for 2.
Ow.
Oh no.
They can still cast everything in their deck, right?
If they just cast a Deathrite Shaman. Oh no.
That's a mountain.
It is a mountain.
So if we rouse Eric and minus and kill a thing, then our Ral dies.
Yeah, they'll attack back and kill Rouse Eric.
We could Jace plus, or we could Ral plus. Either of those are awesome.
Yeah.
We could Jace.
I want a
Brainstorm.
sweeper. Well, Jace Brainstorm, then they swing in and kill it. I want a sweeper. I think we plus Jace on ourselves and look for a sweeper.
There we go. I like that.
I don't think we care what they have on top of their deck. I
Nope.
don't think anything matters.
They're playing non-blue cards.
They're playing non-blue cards. Oh, like you can't draw extra cards. I'm so sorry.
They still have a Rallier. We have to remember that.
Yeah, they have a Rallier. 4 mana Brainstorm? No, we're not 4 mana Brainstorm. We're going to 4 mana Fate Seal ourselves.
We're going to 4 mana
try and find a sweeper.
Prevent the next 3 damage to ourselves as well.
Yeah.
Which
4 mana gain 3 life.
is a thing. Yep.
Show me a Kozilek's Return. Well, show me a Pyroclasm. That would be even better. Bottom that.
Yep.
Do we have a boardwalk? We have 2 Pyroclasms and a Kozilek's Return main deck. And then also Ensnaring Bridge. Which surprisingly is good against 1/1s sometimes when we're like nearly hellbent.
Yeah. This is one of those weird, hey, you've got a Rallier that's a 3/2. You should play it. But they're not going to because they want that prize.
They want that value.
Yeah.
They want that Pride Mage so bad.
But how are they going to have a thing die? When are we going to kill a thing on their turn? It doesn't.
They're not. Fetch lands are worthless.
Yeah, they're not seeing the whole picture there.
Nice mountain.
But they, what did they do there? Oh, so they have. What do they have?
They attacked us for 1. We definitely brainstorm here.
Well, we can play both, right?
Yep. Team Planeswalkers. Tap target permanent, untap a permanent.
Okay.
You're gonna deal 2 to me.
That makes sense. There we go. It took me a minute. I figured it out. Why did they leave their death rides untapped? Oh, yeah. That's right. They can only do it one more time. Ready, set, go.
I don't have Snapcaster Mage.
Do we have a land?
We had a land in our graveyard.
Okay,
Just
so they can do it one more time.
Yep.
They can put us down to 6. 119 each.
Should I pick up 2 boxes? Yes. Our Jorgensen, the average value on a pack right now is about 650 or so. Before you account for foils.
Yep. So they're having a creature leave the battlefield.
Oh, they got the Pride Mage.
So they can rally her.
Yeah.
They can do what they want.
What does your heart tell you? Okay. Got a Renegade Rallier. Yep.
I don't know if Chuck can hear you.
I don't think Chuck can hear me.
As you're like whispering with it covered.
They think they're so cool. They're gonna hit that blood moon. I think it's funny that we just know that there's a blood moon on top of our liver right now.
That's fine. Now you got to think you though. You figured out a way to get it out. Good job.
You did it.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, no, they're not mountains anymore.
Oh,
I forgot that.
Yeah.
Briefly. Don't have anything to exile. I am gonna draw 3 cards.
We could fetch first, huh?
Yeah,
we want to do that. To shuffle. That sounds good. Let's get rid of that Lotus Petal and other land.
Okay. No, it's okay. I need a tap anyways.
Okay. It's better to lose a land we don't need and shuffle. Okay, we're at 7. Are we Ralzerking our Rallier here?
Yeah, we're gonna Ralzerk the Rallier.
Yeah, because we're gonna go to 5.
Yep. Heart tells you to buy all of the OG duels, because we can kind of just like Jace for value for days.
Yeah.
No. Because well, there are now 2 lands in the graveyard, which kind of sucks.
We're in trouble.
Bye bye Rallier. Arrgh, I see there be a spyglass.
we still need a there's a spyglass. We need that pyroclasm.
Someday.
I hope our shuffle worked.
Someday. Ral down on Rallier and Jace down on a Deathrite. Jace had to draw me the Blood Moon there, and I think we're just going to be digging with Jace from here. Ral's going to kill another Deathrite though, so if he doesn't have a basic swamp, he can only put me to 3. And I'm not too worried at that point, because I can bounce and do everything I need to from there. I mean, like, I have the win condition on the board right now. Also note that my opponent in game 1 has used 14 minutes of their clock. Or 10 minutes of their clock. We're down to 14 minutes left. Game 1. Also, I can play Asphalt, or I can play Pyroclasm for free. Off my Asphalt. Pyroclasm just once. Just...
Brain time.
Brain the storms.
This is good.
Storming the brains. Brains.
Yeah.
Just once.
Well done.
Never didn't have it.
And we got a shuffle. Great. Neat. Didn't matter, but neat.
Hey, calm yourself, okay?
I'm very calm.
Just okay. Just.
It was neat. We got to do the thing, guys. We got
someone throw a pie.
Yeah, we got to Pyroclasm for free off As Foretold. Exactly.
We got to Pyroclasm
how it was supposed to be done.
Yeah, it was As Foretold.
You said it, and so we told it. We're at 3. Opponents at 20.
We still have a Ralzeric activation. Hopefully I can find a Stasis.
Do we want a Stasis here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Calm yourself.
Yeah, let's do it. It'll be fun. We'll slowly start getting there.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter.
Guys, watch this. It's gonna be great.
Guys, we have the lock.
Yep.
We did it. Is there something wrong? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Opponent's gonna take a hard look at this. So wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What is happening?
No, you don't understand, Jay Winner. You don't understand. I have Ralzeric on the board.
Yeah, it's not 100%. It's a 90% untapped board.
No, I don't need a turnabout. I need a Ralzeric. Guys, we have the lock. We're living the dream.
There's no turnabout in this deck.
Hey, look, my opponent has a Dryad Arbor.
Yep.
That's annoying. But watch. It's a mountain creature.
Is it a mountain creature?
Because it's a super type now, yeah.
That's silly.
But watch this.
We'll just tap it.
Just watch this.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. I'm watching.
Okay.
I like how As Foretold doesn't. You just keep ticking it up. Like, why would you ever not tick it up?
You can't not. It's not a May. Yeah. It's a. He will do this thing.
Let's tap his mountain forest thing. Mountain 1/1.
Your mountain 1/1, whatever it is now tapped, and it won't untap.
This is really quick. This lock.
I love how my opponent's like hasn't just F6'd. Turnabout.
Hey,
There we
yes,
go.
that's what he did.
I didn't even get a brainstorm. Oh.
You were just gonna fate seal there. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Our opponent is playing. We're not bringing in Pyroblasts or Hydroblasts or Flusterstorms or.
So the cards to bring in are potentially Grafdigger's Cage,
Torpor
potentially
Orb.
Surgical Extraction, potentially Torpor Orb. Torpor Orb.
The only card we saw was Rallier.
Yeah.
He does
needs more Chronotog. You're right.
He does have Green Sun Zenith. So.
What's with the Meltdown? So instead of a Biforce or anything, this Meltdown just helps against Chalice decks, essentially, because you can Meltdown on 2 and blow up all their Chalices or whatnot. Meltdown whales. But it also, if you can get enough mana up, you can just kind of like melt down all their stuff. Like, we don't play enough artifacts to make Meltdown super bad for us. Like, I can see Surgical Extractions being good because of seeing Renegade Rallier and being able to take lands out of their deck and stuff. But, like, I don't know what to take out for it. Everything we have is solid in this match.
I don't.
Like, Grafdigger's Cage is maybe the best card.
Maybe, because it shuts down
Green
Sun
Zenith.
Zenith. Exactly. It's also just a dead card later.
Yeah, it's just super dead most of the time. I'm just gonna run it back.
Yeah.
Until I see something else. I didn't feel super pressured. That, like,
we were 3.
Yeah, but even then, like,
if we didn't drop Pyroclasm, exactly, we were dead. But otherwise,
no. We kill one of the Deathrite Shamans and we bounce the other. And then
okay. We weren't dead.
Life's hard.
We have Ponders, Stasis, and Blood Moon. That's a turn 2 Blood Moon.
I don't want to get Wastelanded if I go Ponder first. I guess I just don't play Ponder on turn 1.
Yeah, yep. So we're just getting a basic mountain and Blood Mooning their Horizon Cannon. Giving them a... Yeah, like that.
I mean, if we see a Lotus Petal, I just don't crack. If, like, we draw exactly a Lotus Petal, I just don't crack the Scalding Tarn. Say, whoops, Deathrite Shaman's bad.
Play a duel right here, opponent. That's what you should do.
Yeah, you should play a duel. No, you should play a Wasteland right here. That'd be great.
Ooh.
That'd be solid.
Very solid.
Judge.
That's rude. Jerk move right there. That's what that is. So we fetch a mountain and play Ponder next turn.
I can play Sorcerer's Spyglass on...
That's right.
It's probably Wasteland if I do it. If I play my Ancient Tomb, I can't let Wasteland kill my...
Yeah, you're...
Maybe it's just Ponder? Let's see. What do I care? I think I can hold on to the Sorcerer's Spyglass. Just play Ponder here. The basic mountain. Because we'll probably just want the Sorcerer's Spyglass for the night.
When in doubt, Ponder.
When in doubt, Ponder. I actually just like all these cards.
Mm-hmm.
Here am I sitting on a tin can. Sitting in a tin can, sorry. I can't actually sing the right words for songs. That would be too much. Chat couldn't handle it if I sang the right songs. Or right songs for words. The right...
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay.
You're a jerk.
Thoughtseize, huh? We used our fetch land. It gave them black mana. Ooh.
No, you're giving us Blood Moon.
You chose poorly.
I don't think they saw the Ancient Tomb. I just think they wanted that Sorcerer's Spyglass gone. That's interesting. Okay.
Maybe they don't. There's nothing they could have.
Maybe they misclicked. Like, we just turned off all your lands. Surprise? Like,
whoops.
So long and good night.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to do a stream one day where you can only use song lyrics? That's all you're going to say out loud.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Can I use joke lyrics as well? As long as they like remind people of I see the train a coming.
We just got to get hellbent.
I see the blood moon coming around the bend. Kind of just want to bounce Thalia.
We can't. We have 4 mana.
I only have 4 mana. Jerk.
We can play Ponder, we can play Bridge, or we can play Stasis. We don't want to play Stasis right here. Yeah, Ponder. Browserk with a land. That looks nice. Yeah, hide that. Draw that.
Shuffle your library? No.
Feels like a trick question.
I gotta do everything. Do I have to do everything right here? Let's play a land. Let's play another Ponder. Because we can.
We want the Browserk, right?
Yeah. Having a second Blood Moon's not terrible. I mean, like, there's not anything we can do about it right now, so. But.
Hello! Welcome.
Sheila 22.
Welcome to this excitement.
He's our Portuguese friend. He came in for Legacy last night. I'm not sure if you've met him before.
I have not.
You can't bounce Thalia. Thalia's a jerk. Backup Blood Moon. We've got backup Blood Moon.
Yep.
Then we bounce Thalia, and they're like, "Where'd my clock go?"
Yeah, we can bounce Thalia now, or we could rouse Eric.
We could rouse Eric Thalia.
I think we want to rouse Eric Thalia, and then start the Sasising.
Oh yeah, we can actually just initiate the lock.
Yeah.
Duh.
I think that's what we want to do. Yeah. We got you. Didn't even get to play. They saw Stasis. They knew we had it.
Yeah, they knew we had Stasis.
Our opponent had,
guys, what is even going on? How am I 2-0 with this? 2-0 with no games dropped. What's going on? 5 men on summon. Have you showed the list to Travis? To Terry. And he walked out before I could bring him back. So we got a good Sultai list from Xiaola. Let me just message him.
Four Tombstalkers, huh? Yep. Alright, opponent found.
Because the deck is spicy and Blood Moon is nearly an auto win against Maverick. Yeah,
especially when they have no basics. This has a Brainstorm. We keep this.
Yeah, we keep it on the draw.
Yep. Turn
Chancellor of the Annex.
Uh-oh.
What's this madness?
I have Chain of Vapor. We do have Chain of Vapor. Hopefully we have.
Yeah, the Lotus Petal
counters itself.
Yeah.
And then we can keep playing Magic.
Homesick from work strongly correlates to watching some Legacy.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Sick at work.
We're getting turn 1, but then we're gonna also just like turn 1 Chain of Vapor their thing.
I think it's gonna work.
I think we'll be fine.
They're gonna draw some cards.
They're targeting themselves.
Okay. Thank you.
Calm yourself.
That's not how you're supposed to use that card, but sometimes you have to.
It's kind of how you use that card.
Yep.
We're getting turn node. Oh man, I'm having so much fun looking at your hand.
They've got Exhume.
I mean, they're going to draw 14 cards here.
Yep. So we're dead next time they do it, but here we go.
Yeah. We'll just hope that the 14 cards they draw are all useless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not worried.
Yeah.
No fear.
That,
I mean, I'd draw 14 if I could. I'm pretty sure all of us would like to draw 14 if we could.
he discards Chancellor. We play Lotus Petal. It gets countered.
No.
We're not. We could pay 1 and then use the Lotus Petal instead.
Send a message.
And we just wait to bounce this after he attacks. Is that right?
I think that's what we do.
That Pyroclasm's a pretty dead card.
Yeah, Pyroclasm's pretty bad against this deck.
But we have some sideboard cards.
Hey, but look, we have Surgical Extraction and Grafdigger's Cage.
You fell asleep last night. Why? I don't understand. Oh, thoughts.
Okay.
We're gonna respond. Yep. Goes to 6.
You have a lot of mana, sir.
I think we lost. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, I think we lost. They're taking it Rainstorm.
Yeah.
Probably.
They should. But if our previous opponents are any indication, who knows what they'll take.
We'll take the Sorcerer's Spyglass. We don't lose to just a Blood Moon here. Well, apparently you do. Because it was 5 in the morning in Portugal. Yeah, I do. I don't blame you at all.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm glad that you're up again now. Roughly 12 hours later to watch us once again.
Yep.
Promux. Pretty standard Reanimator deck that we've got here. Okay, we actually get to test how good this deck is against
a real deck.
We've played against real decks.
We have. Yeah,
we played against one of the biggest decks in the format. 4-color control. I mean, it's not a great deck right now. Honestly, it's kind of overhyped at this point. After it was, being the 4-color with Deathrights and Noble Hierarchs into 8 or 9 turn 3 plays or whatever.
Yeah.
With True Name Nemesis and Leovold and all that. That deck was something beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And now people are saying, I can just play whatever I want and not.
I'm just going to play Hymnotorox and this and that and this. And you're like, well, okay. Well, it's.
Pyroclasm's Kozilek's Return. That's pretty easy.
Raid's not great. Flusterstorms cut in.
Echoing Truth.
Echoing Truth is
we
nice.
Lose. What do we take out?
Blood Moons.
Sure. Yeah. Those are not awesome to see. One more card. Arcane Laboratories. Okay. It's slow.
Flusterstorms are really good. Yeah, I agree. Actually, Hydroblast isn't terrible.
Yeah.
Turns off. It turns off Wear Tear.
That's better.
It turns off.
Faithless Looting. Other turn oneable things.
Yeah, that's blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. Chat just knows.
Chat knows what we're
Chat, I know that you know. And I'm just acknowledging.
Look at how few red cards we now have in our deck.
We'll literally playing Ralzeric.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just fetch for. I'm gonna fetch for red super highly. Just so you know. I'm just keep it. Keep that. Keep that.
Has a surgical extraction.
Has a surgical and lose. A chain of vapor.
A
chain of vapor. We can't lose.
Just as long as they don't have a Chancellor.
As long as they don't have 2 Chancellors, because we're on the play. Are you guys playing Char regular? EW Landon.
That means something to somebody else. I don't think it means anything to me.
Yep, doesn't. It doesn't. Nope. We're not playing Psionic Blast. I don't know what this Char card is. Playing chat against chat.
I'm more confused.
My mind is just being blown, just oozing out my ears right now.
I don't know. Hey, they didn't have a Chancellor.
Take 4, I take 2.
So,
dude, we did rewatch the Char into a Lightning Helix play. If they have something crazy, I just want a Chain of Vapor.
Yeah, it's fine. Turn 2 Ponder's great.
As in someone who is regularly in chat, regular in this chat, EW Landon.
I see. Are we playing against the chat EW Landon?
Oh, chat regular. Okay.
That makes so much more sense now.
I mean, that makes so much sense. EW Landon, are you a chat regular? I honestly can't remember. But potentially, we're playing against EW Landon.
Are we getting ghosted? Oh, probably not. He's not in chat right now.
Yeah, we don't see him in chat right now. Evil Beard. We got some fun. Malimujo ST. Malimujo is one of the trophy leaders. Sideboard cards are black. Be our most read. Destroy artifact effects. Protect the queen. Yep. Got there. Jorgensen's like, guys, like this is what we're trying to say.
Yeah. Let me explain.
Incognito mode.
Okay, you have a ritual. It's very dark. You're a jerk. He's gonna take our surgical extraction.
I know. Hashtag incognito mode. I mean, maybe.
Okay.
And a Thoughtseize. There he goes. Oh, he's going to Thoughtseize himself. Set up this reanimate. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, you're going to reanimate a Gristlebrand and get 1 activation off of it. And go to 2.
Where's our lightning bolt for the win?
Seriously, that'd be great.
If we could get Ralzeric down, we win.
I just need to draw exactly Soul Land, Lotus Petal.
Yeah. Oh. So you're saying there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
We have the Ponder. It's
close enough.
Yeah. Or as foretold, and a few turns.
Yep. It was going to unmask us. There we go. There's Ponder gone.
Our chances are getting less.
That was a hand to keep right there.
We could Stasis. Don't think that's correct.
Don't think that's right. This looks bad. You're right, Paul. We're going to lose to Reanimator.
Yep. Reanimate with the perfect everything hand beats no matter what. Like even if we had Force of Will, we would have lost there. We could have had Force, Surgical, Chain of Vapor, and still gotten beat.
Yeah, I mean, that's just life. At least someone is like bringing the reality to this stream. We've had some pretty crazy things going so far.
Retroarcane. And he destroys them with the Unmask for the second time. Just to lay it on thicker.
Goes to 1.
Right you are, Ken.
You have an Exhume there.
He should have used Reanimate.
Just need to see Echoing Truth or Chain of Vapor. He should have used Reanimate.
Cool.
Soul Land and Jason 1 draw step.
Okay, we're still alive. We have a chance.
Gut Shot. Guys, why aren't I sideboarding Gut Shot? I'm not channeling my inner LSV.
Nope.
Something's wrong.
Take 7. They gain a bunch. They can draw a bunch more. Yep. They loot. You're already 6th.
6th. Yep, we're 6th. I was getting a text from my wife. She made it onto her plane to Taiwan. She was originally scheduled to go yesterday, but because of everyone traveling all of them right now, because that's what the season we're in, the desk person held them up for 45 minutes, so they missed their flight yesterday, and rescheduled them to this morning, and they were held up again. I was like, okay, is this the real life, or is this just fantasy?
No, that's real life. Perfect timing, Force of Will. Never didn't need that earlier. Yep. Let's take some damage. Let's go to 2.
Yeah, all we have to do is draw literally City of Triggers.
Or just a land. Oh, or
there's
just a chance on that.
Yeah, there's a chance to play.
What a jerk.
Actually, we're going to turn off our auto yields.
Okay. That's true. Alright, I did that.
No, you're fine. Yep.
I was wondering if that was you that I'm beating down on.
We can't win.
City is our only. But we're gonna go to 2. So
yeah, but then we play City in the Ensnaring Bridge, and then they can't attack. Nice.
Okay. So yeah.
Yes, we are.
You're ruining the 5-0, except we're at 2-0 right now.
Nah.
Except for last game, we just dropped. But otherwise. Okay. City of Traders off the top.
City of Trade, just one time, guys. Just remember this in your hearts.
Everybody's got their fingers crossed? No, okay.
Call shot.
Eat his clock with this small talk. Ah, brilliant plan.
There we go.
Brilliant game plan. All right, where to? And it's a reanimate. Oh, okay. We can count that. I gotta pay one.
Got the 5-0, but it was almost 10-0.
You just said no instead of yes. It's okay. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. What? We gotta see the next card.
Yeah, we gotta draw
a card. Okay.
It's a city, though.
It is a city.
But it's a Forsaken city. Jeez.
Yeah. We didn't want to do it, Paul. We didn't want to. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Just a water. Okay. Hey there, EW Landon. We were enjoying that game against you. Chat was like, "Hey, do we know this guy? Is that chat regular?" And we're like, "What's going on?" 13 cards of Rihanna devs. That's awesome. Like you have Lake of the Dead and everything. Eat his clock with small talk. You draw an Ancient Tomb. Yeah, our deck almost trolled us and gave me an Ancient Tomb there. Oh. No, like just the Hex Mages and Depths and Stages and some Urborgs. Okay. I really enjoyed playing Reanimator Depths. We have one of my employees built it in store and I borrowed it once. Lake of the Dead is such a card in that deck.
2-1 now. The current record says.
Oh yeah, we actually have to do that.
Sorry, I did.
How dare you? It's all this guy's fault. I'm just kidding. You made Reanimator Depths? I did not know that. It's a fun deck to play. Have you played it yet?
I haven't played it, but I've seen it played.
Okay. It's not bad. It's actually like a deck that's playable.
It's too deep for me. I waited until.
I mean, it is exactly 2 combos deep.
No, it's really deep. No.
All it needs is a Grave Troll. But every deck just needs a Grave Troll. Because when he's trolling you, at least he'll be stone faced. Because he's a Grave Troll. He's a guy you could take to a funeral.
Guys, chat.
You always want to see him in your graveyard.
Look at this cool timer we have up. 2 days, 23 hours, 35 minutes, 45 seconds.
Yeah, we didn't drop a game until we played against you, and then we O2'd. So when you're 3-2 in a league, you just get you get your buy-in back and a treasure chest.
A very valuable.
Which we're gonna open throughout the 24-hour stream that's coming up in 3 days. Well, not quite 3 days. Wasteland Go and a chest. Hey, look, it's Wasteland Go. Remember that Wasteland Go is the best play or it was the best name to take because you couldn't, say Fetchland, Deathrite Shaman go.
Right.
And you couldn't say Brainstorm go.
There was another one too.
Yeah, what was the other one that was just incredibly long?
I don't remember.
Turn one sinkhole go or something.
Turn one.
I'm 7-2 in games this league. 1-2 loss. Black red's gross. Black red is just a deck. Hope you win the next two though. So I would love to go 4-1. Hey, look, we were just talking about Malamujo, and I want to say he was just in our chat, so he knows what's going on. Oh no.
Yeah. Sure.
So I'm gonna believe that Malamujo is not ghosting us.
Was it Dark Ritual Hymn go? Swamp Dark Ritual Hymn go? I don't
Stasis was my first experience losing to net decks. Rit Mind Twist concede. Dark Rit Hymn go.
Let's play a land. Volcanic Island. Ponder. You're up.
Get up.
You get to do the things.
Ponder.
Okay, that looks pretty tasty.
I'm fine with City of Traders.
We don't have any fetches for our brainstorms. So
we have a ponder.
Yeah, we'll use that ponder. Maybe shuffle away a brainstorm and
maybe
something.
Probably shuffle away the Forsaken City.
One of them is gonna force something here. Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Mother.
Do I force the mother?
Sure.
So that Ral's Eric is like.
I'd rather force the Thalia.
I'd rather force the Thalia.
Yeah.
Wait, response stifle. Okay, Mally with the death and taxes. Yep.
Fetch wait response stifle. Okay, I like that. There we go.
That's right.
Put that on your license plate.
Oh, that's for told. Okay. Ponder. Shuffle my library. I hope I don't draw two Forsaken Cities.
Yeah,
that would be very mad.
That'd be really neat.
I have that tattooed across my chest. Yesterday on Black Red versus Molly, I had Duress in turn 1. His death attacks is turn 2. He mind break traps you. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire.
Okay. Nothing on turn 2.
Well, just for Schadenport.
Yep. That's fine.
I think he thinks that I'm show and tell.
That makes sense.
I look very much like show and
Except he was in chat with us, wasn't he?
I thought so. I don't know what's going on. I like all of these cards.
That doesn't really do what we want it to right now. But it might later.
I'm fine putting it on top.
Yeah. As foretold, should come down this turn. That sounds great.
Yep.
Against somebody who's trying to tackle us. We can go on top. Doesn't matter. Yep. We get to as foretell. What?
I'm just going to as foretell them something. A couple of things right now.
What if you as foretold presently?
It's first 2 rounds. How did you win?
What do you do?
Well, what was our first
We beat
on?
4-color.
4-color. We blood mooned them.
Yeah.
Then we beat Maverick because we blood mooned them.
Yeah.
Both all 4 games.
Had Stasis out one of those games though.
We did.
It was already over.
Yeah, they conceded once we played Stasis. Yeah. Seeing bridge locks, as foretold stuff, and Stasis. Yep, this deck is great. The win con is literally Jason Ralzeric. Like, that are your win cons.
Mm-hmm. It takes a little while.
I'm realizing now, for some reason I didn't get this, that MD Hackbert has Veteran Explorer as his as his thing.
You can have a face for Twitch icon or something.
Mm-hmm.
We've got as for told, and he's got Vial.
Yeah, that's true. I think my free spells are great.
But of course I do.
Why don't you just tap in my City of Traders?
Keeping you off the double blue, of course.
Yeah. Yep, that's going to work really well.
We're putting out Ral here?
I'm going to say yes.
The stack. The stack is right there.
The stack is a thing that exists. My alternate handle is NickFitGuy, and my bear on YouTube is MTG NickFitGuy. Where is this list? You should be able to do this thing.
Deck. There it is. It works. Pulls it up. And there's the little plugin.
There it is.
As well.
You can go to that. You can go to that. You can check the plugin or the overlay that we have.
Or if you guys really prefer, we could throw up the actual overlay over the chat window. It takes not very long for us to do.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. But I like it this way. You gotta make some people do work. Look at he just tapped his mother runes to protect it from getting tapped.
That's smart.
It's so good.
We still get to untap.
I have no idea how to deal with that.
But it sets up actually a good situation where if he does it again, we can return. If we want to kill it with a return.
Return is also colorless.
Oh,
so
that's right.
They can't.
It does do what I want us to do.
It is actually exactly the card
completely
that works against.
It's very devoid of color. Yeah, what if we had a bolt? The notebook.
I don't even know.
He's got a. Okay, let's counter that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Not okay. That is old school.
Yeah.
It's so old school, in fact, that they tore down the school.
With a wasteland. Yep.
Got him.
Our vial has more counters on it than your vial. Next turn we can play that one. Oh, we can play it right now. Because we have a Relzeric. Forgot about that.
Yep. We're just going to as for telled them.
So if you as for told twice, do you as for telled? As for telling?
I'm as for told.
Or you got as for told.
You got as for told. Would Chandra, Torch of Defiance, or Saheeli be a consideration for this deck? Definitely considerations.
As 8 told. Not 4 told, 8 told. I like it.
Yeah, you as 8 tell them. So, for anyone interested, I did not build this deck. Bryce seems to just continue to check out the legacy.
Yeah, this one appeared on Goldfish's Spicy Corner.
And he's like, hey, we should try this. And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't have anything better to do with my life. I just need to play janky decks.
Right.
And we're as for telling them in the face.
All right, here we go.
Next turn, I get to play Ensnaring Bridge on their turn. I mean, Cosmos Return on their turn. For free.
Aw, that's rude. It's gonna die.
Oh, no, it's not like I can do anything about that.
Nope.
Goodness. What's my life?
Our hand is devoid of answers.
It puts the number of counters next to it.
We shall see.
When you choose to cast. Card as foretold. Okay. Put a counter on it. If you like it, then you should have put a counter on it. I just need to figure out all the responses that I can get in song lyrics and start doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna work. We could play Stasis. We could play Stasis, play Return right now if you wanted to, and then they don't get untapped. Play Return off this, play Stasis, and then untap with browser.
I think I bridge. I think I bridge first, pass them, hope they use their vial. I want to just try and catch more creatures.
Well, they won't be able. I guess they can vial stuff out. So Stasis isn't a lock. No, it would be a lock. Vial gets locked down with Stasis.
Yeah, as soon as it taps down.
But this is fine. I mean, we're playing Stasis. We should draw this out as long as we can.
We should make life tough on them.
Yeah. And they're playing mono white. We haven't seen any discard spells. Perfect.
You can bridge with AF and Stasis on their upkeep.
They can't revoke our As Foretold, can
I need to
Okay.
be able to untap. I can't activate Ral because of Revoker.
Right.
Jace
So-
the Mind Sculptor there. Do I still want...
So you're returning right here.
No, I can't return here. I still have to do it on their turn. Do I do it in their upkeep or in their draw stuff?
Oh.
I think I like let them...
Can't we? Why couldn't we return on their turn?
We have to return on their turn.
Okay. Oh, I see. This is now their turn. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm on board now. Okie dokie. Because they filed.
Okie ducky.
Sure.
Yeah, that's not unfortunate. Yeah, as foretold is each player's turn.
Yeah.
Card's kind of silly. Just a little bit. Sort of fire and ice. How can I even deal with that card?
Like this. It's a perfect answer. If this was Pyroclasm, it wouldn't be as perfect.
If they have a what's it called in hand, they can actually get a Revoker back.
Flicker Wisp. That one.
Yep.
But they won't. With
They're gonna-
Stasis out, they won't be able to play their Revoker.
The Revoker just comes back into play at the end of turn. At the end of my turn, so I'll get one Ralzeric activation.
That's not gonna work.
No, it'll be fine. I can do this. The best way to stop Stoneforge Mystic is called Tarper Yorb. It's like I have that in my sideboard or something. Let's see. Man. Cast with As Foretold. Tap target permanent. Untap another one. Okay. Cast with As Foretold. Keep this one. They have a 2/1 that can't attack, and they don't get untap. The only thing I need to do is figure out a way to kill this Phyrexian Revoker at any point. I've got 2 turns, actually.
Yeah. And you can play anything in your deck.
Yep. If I find a Jace the Mind Sculptor, I just win. Wasteland. What is this madness? Okay.
Let's pay for Stasis.
Okay. Pay 1 to prevent it. Okay, I got 1 turn. Cast with As Foretold. Pass it back.
Okay.
The best way to I saw it and it melted your heart like coming home to an excited puppy. It's talking about Torque Orb.
We got there. They're going to have a hard time beating Stasis. Or beating Ensnaring Bridge.
Yeah. They kind of need to attack. This is a deck that I need Torp Orb against.
What is it?
Torp Orb.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Torp Orb. Maybe Meltdown? Can kill all their vials.
Files and swords and batter skulls and
They've got a braid.
things.
And Ensnaring Bridge. Torp Orb.
How does Magic Online deal with Meltdown, things that cost X, with As Foretold?
Cast
it with the one that has the counters. And then
X would be 0.
it's 0
X
no matter
is
what.
still 0.
You don't
Echoing Truth, maybe?
Blood Moon seems, against planes. I mean, there are
Blood Moon seems pretty great.
wastelands and ports.
Fine cutting a Blood Moon. Pyroclasm.
Echoing Truth is alright.
Echoing Truth is alright. Blood Moon seems not great. Okay, well, we'll cut another one for an Echoing Truth. I do like having one to turn off ports and everything.
It's not as brilliant as other. Sure. Let's do this.
Guys, why am I playing a silly deck? Why is it working sometimes? What's wrong with me?
Sure. We'll keep it.
What are they saying about this hand? But I like it. Good. Hand's pretty good.
Just in general.
Just in general,
Yeah,
but really.
It's on a timer.
Jorgensen's got it set to an active timer.
We get a ponder before you get to Thalia. Unless you just run out pedal now too.
Yeah, you probably run out pedal now.
We've got the lock. It's gonna work. It's a turn 3 Ralzeric, so we and then Stasis after that.
I mean, yeah, you have to play Stasis afterwards. Shuffle your library.
No, I don't think so. I think this does what the deck's supposed to do. It looks so ugly.
He preempted us with a quote 13.
Ah.
There's nothing silly about Torpor. Bring on the Dreadnought's Orb. Playing power things.
Hey,
get there. Or Torpor Fio Mystic Orb. Hey, look, we thought you would do that.
Mm-hmm. In a few more turns, that thing's gonna die.
Yeah. It is, in fact, gonna die. Attack for 2? No, you wouldn't.
With first strike.
With first strike?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Judge.
We took that damage a little bit earlier than we would have otherwise.
Right there, right in our faces.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's a recruiter.
What are you gonna get that's gonna die?
Yeah.
Something. It's gonna die.
Here's what you're gonna do.
You get a revoker if you're your opponent, right?
Don't you? Leonin Relic.
Destroy an artifact or enchantment when it enters the battlefield.
Let's exile it and then bring it back. Okay. You can play Sorcerer's Spyglass on Wasteland right now. Take 3. And they can blow it up with Wasteland. I think I just set up a Kamikaze's Return.
I kind of like the Spyglass.
You kind of like the Spyglass?
That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Yeah, because if he plays Warden,
kills the Spyglass, then Wasteland's my land.
And then we get to
Kazu's Return.
Cause return all of those things. That's all right, right?
Yeah, we have to see another land. I mean, we're going to take... I'm fine taking the damage. Do you think he plays into the Sorcerer's Spyglass like that with the Warden?
I think we Spyglass... Either way, you lose a land, huh? I don't know. Warden would kill your pedal. Stoneforge Mystic, I believe is the answer. Okay.
That Caracas is, like, it's kind of an interesting name. He has 2 Leonin Relic Wardens.
This seems like it should be doable. We've got the cards in hand. Thalia's just slowing us down. Yeah.
Okay. This is the play that we kind of... I don't know.
No, let's pedal first.
That's fine. Then we Kazu's Return.
Yeah.
We Kamikaze's Return.
They can't wasteland instead.
Well, I can We're Schadenport now.
Ah.
We can't cut its return.
That'll get it done.
No. That's a good card, actually, right here, because it turns off their second Relic Warden.
Sure.
Now, literally all the cards in your hand are pretty much useless. Okay, so there's one there.
And then we can return Stevens through a port. I like it. We're getting there. We found the puzzling line. Squiggly. It's a squiggly line.
No.
I guess I should set an alarm so I don't actually.
Ah, man. This deck takes a while. Swings for 5 damage. There's some damage on the stack there.
Okay. Yep. More things to kill. Ready? Ready? Let's kill one of these things.
You got a 3/1.
It doesn't do it. You. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to exile something.
Probably.
Jeez. That's right, right? That's sad. And port.
It is a saucy deck. Thanks, Paranerpost. We're having fun.
And
Oh, I feel so bad for them because their Caracas can't activate Seder Thalia. Just right in my soul. I just feel for them.
I don't think
deep down.
I don't think you feel. Nope. Hey, we get a Lotus Petal back.
And just right in my heart, right in the soul of mine that I have still.
Okay.
Don't tell.
Okay. Oh, we're not going to tell. But hey, you get an Avenger. This is not the first, second, or third turn of the game.
That's correct. It is none of those things.
The Avenger doesn't die to Pyroclasm, but it does die
to
Ralzeric.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to stasis them in the face.
I think we Ralzeric first.
So I need to untap that.
Nope, you have this.
No, I only have, but that's still only 4. They have a Schadenport here.
Huh. Okay. Yep, that's why they did that. Cool. So if you stasis now, he doesn't get to untap, and you get to keep. You get to exile this to pay for Forsaken City, and
I need a Soul End next turn to complete the lock.
no, you get to do both, right? You get to exile or Ralzeric, untap your Forsaken City and pay blue. So
If I stasis now,
if you stasis right now,
no, because if I stasis now, 2 of my lands don't untap.
Oh,
so I'll have 2 mana, so I'll need exactly Soul End next turn.
so they've got.
I think I have to Ralzeric because none of their things come in and do anything.
They have
Their hand doesn't
a
matter.
Recruiter and a Leonin.
No, the end's not there. So their hand is just Recruiter of the Guard.
Okay.
I think you Ralzeric here,
Mhm.
kill the Avenger.
Yep.
And then play a Stasis next turn and kind of lock him down from there. Because I can play the Stasis next turn if I play a Ralzeric here.
What do we do here, guys? Do we stasis right now, prevent them from playing anything else for the rest of the game, pretty much?
No, I think it's Ralzeric, kill their thing, they swing in for 1, and then I do the whole untap thing. And Stasis.
And then
Stasis
stasis.
lock.
Okay. Okay. I like either line, because if you stasis instead, then you get to draw into lands. And anything that's not a land, you just keep untapping for Forsaken City. But it's alright.
I mean, they can't use Wasteland. Recruit of the Guard does nothing. They have a 1/2 in play. Like,
yeah. It's not going to untap. Whatever they play isn't going to untap. It's great. Zarek now, kill the Avenger. Yeah.
He's down to 1 card, the recruiter, and you have backup Zarek next turn.
Torp Ward's a good card.
That was actually just an outstanding draw.
We probably would have lost. Maybe not. Maybe we would have been alright. We don't have to exile here.
No. Because we just... Ral plus...
Yep.
Tap something down.
Yep.
Untap Stasis. Okay.
We do need some time, though. Yep.
Okay.
Stasis. So now we need to speed up our own clock here.
We're going to tap down your recruiter, untap our island.
Yep.
Pass it.
We have been slow playing this one, figuring it out.
Yep. No, I can speed up now. I think they'll realize we have the lock. And all we need to do is find our second Jace.
Yeah, the legacy, the 1K is on that timer. There we go.
There we go.
Well, win, loss, win, win. It's working.
Magic is a hard game to play, guys. I promise. Another port would be an issue.
No, they would have.
We can float the blue mana in response because it happens in upkeep.
Yeah.
There's no untap step. So no, it's not. Because if they tap it down, then we just do our whole thing. Like it just, we no. Ral Zarek is pretty good unless we play against turn 1 Reanimator.
Yeah, that didn't go so hot. But I mean, we have cards that work against it. It just they had all the answers. They had the perfect. So yes,
oh my goodness, we cashed with Stasis, guys. We did it.
Yep.
We went at least
3.
We have at least 3 wins. We cashed with Stasis,
and
guys.
our opponent nicely conceded, so we didn't have to actually do.
All of our opponents have nicely conceded. Actually, we didn't have to go through the entire lock. It honestly, it takes like 10 minutes to go through that lock. It's so annoying, especially if you have Azrael triggers and everything. Having that Forsaken City, like I would go and find a Blood Moon just so I wouldn't have to worry about that trigger. So, is there an MTG Goldfish link for this deck? There is. You can use our link to check it out if you want. You can use the deck or whatever. Let me pull up the MTG Goldfish link.
And the 1K is this Saturday.
Yeah, this is Saturday.
We're starting a 24-hour stream on that midnight.
Sunday
so
midnight.
Yeah, between Saturday and Sunday.
Well, I have to mulligan.
So if you have to work for the 1K, you can join us for all of the.
You're working on that day and can't watch. Well, you can definitely go back and rewatch it after the fact. That's a beautiful thing that the stream does. Is it all gets recorded?
Let's see. Go to. Not
oh, what am I doing? I need to be on the homepage. On top of my library. See, your traders is great. Mucha Brew Legacy Curses. Yeah. Hey, he did Next Fit again. I kind of want to look at that.
It's gone.
This week in Legacy, it's gone. Starting at midnight, that's going to be right. Yeah, it is. It is. Hey guys, also, so this article you should read through. This week in Legacy, Nebraska War. Hey, look at that 7th place deck list right there.
What is that on 7th place? I can't.
It's
says something about
10 points for Gryffindor.
Eating food.
10 points for Gryffindor right there. 10 points for Gryffindor.
10
points, 5 me.
Okay, here we go. Ready, play. Island, draw city, go.
Scalding Tarn.
Okay.
I hope Team America triumphs. Maybe it could do it.
I think you play Basic Island there.
But Food Chain, guys.
You want to save your fetch line for a shuffle thing.
You might be right, but I'm not going to listen to it this time.
Okay, perfect.
For some reason,
our opponent is playing blue and red cards.
How dare they?
I
want a shuffle effect very badly, actually, right now. That would be the thing that I would
Yep. Don't worry, we almost have Force of Will mana. As long as they don't show until next turn, we'll be fine.
I don't know. It is a European tournament. Also, if you go down and you look at the Beijing Orlov Legacy Classic, Halboa Wong, this guy, I know him personally. He's the reason I play Food Chain.
Nice.
He puts on this tournament every year and puts up about $10,000 worth of prizes. He took 6th place in his own tournament. Guess who he was playing?
I'm reading it. It says Angel Stompy.
Angel Stompy.
That's cool.
Yeah. Didn't play Food Chain. Like, hurt my heart.
Say okay.
But if you scroll all the way to the bottom of this, guys, they even do a little thing on Angel Stompy. You go all the way to the bottom. It's quite a ways down there. Conclusion, what I'm playing this week, Canadian Threshold, cool. The Spice Corner by Leilu.
Yeah. So this was in the Beijing event, but it didn't place.
Nope.
He didn't show and tell. We still have a chance. We can hardcast Force of Will.
We can now hardcast Force of Will. We've done it.
We're doing all right.
We have achievement unlocked.
Yeah. Yep. And there's
Progi didn't seem strong enough. Yep. Progenitus just didn't do it. Anyways, yeah, this is where the Red Blue Stasis deck is from. It's where we found it. It's where Bryce told me to do it. We haven't changed anything. IIRC Nixfit was in the Spice Corner not too long ago. You guys feel proud of that? We did. We did feel very proud of that. Kyer was going to write it on his resume from here on out as accomplishments.
Even the Mucha Brew list, though, is like our original list. They haven't improved it. They need to get better.
Yep.
If you scroll way down, it has the actual deck list. So they're still playing the line helm in the sideboard.
Yeah, this is the Kaluma one that 5-0'd, which was literally just our list.
Yeah.
3 Pernicious Deed and all that. There's none of like the updates or changes. Competitively, because that's the only way to play real Legacy.
Look what you guys did.
2 and 3, which obviously isn't what we're hoping for. However,
you got Brian distracted, is what you guys did.
Yeah, they did. How dare they? Have to go. Dinner time. I'll have a fun dinner. Round 1, we played 4-color Delver after winning game 1. We lost 2 because we fetched out the wrong land on turn 1, which actually can happen, which ended up being blown out by wayside. 3. Last year's in Legacy, all decks, even weird rogue decks built around Opalescence, are doing very powerful things that can run away with the game. For all curses, Nick's fit. Felt competitive. I definitely feel like I didn't do the deck justice, so you decided to pick it up. Make sure to put in a ton of reps because it's hard to play optimally than it was. Should you play the style and are looking for a cheaper than average entry deck to Legacy? It seems like a reasonable choice. Although one downside of making Nyx fit your first Legacy deck is most of the cards you need for the deck aren't used in any other archetype.
Except other Nyx fit.
Yep.
Ready to go. Magic.
Many Legacy decks want the counterspell, but if you want to have some fun and play a really unique take on Nyx fit, Nyx fit is a great. I hate how it calls curses.
Yeah.
I'm glad it showed up there and made the Mushroom Brew nothing. Like, that was cool, doing that whole thing. Our opponent is absolutely on show and tell. We just have no idea that we're not on show and tell. What are we reading? We're reading this.
MTG Goldfish has a Mucha Brew about Nyx fit. He doesn't even know why it's called Nyx fit. He says, since Nyx is the enchantment god infested sky of Theros. It's like, yeah, that's where it's coming from, but it's actually coming from the card Journey into Nyx, which used to be in that deck.
We don't. Instead of playing one deck or the other, we're actually going to have 2 episodes of Much Brew over this week. And today's Legacy Curses.
Still on it. We're moving on.
It does come from Starfield of Nyx. It's okay.
Not Journey. Sorry,
no,
Starfield. Yeah. That's what I was thinking in my head. I just said the first one, but Journey into Nyx
popped into your face.
Yeah, not correct.
Into your face hole.
Starfield of Nyx, which used to be, I think, was played in like the original invention of trying out enchantments in that deck.
I'm gonna hold off on Ralzeric until I can hardcast a Force of Will afterwards.
Okay.
Oh man, what are we even doing?
This is just a fun game right here, guys. Right here, we've taken off.
I don't think we can beat show and tell.
I don't think so either. They probably have 9 counterspells in their hand.
Exactly 9 with only 7 cards in their hand. You're right.
2 of them are hidden.
Bryce just knows. I see the train a coming. The deck moved off Starfield and Living Plain and the like. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I can see why he calls it curses, but it's not. It's just Nyx fit. Just call it the right thing, bro.
Yeah, I think you have to play the
I think you have to 5-0 with the deck to be able to name the deck.
I think you have to play the curse that goes against other curses, if you want to call it curses. Which was a thing.
It was
we
a
thought
suggestion
about.
that was definitely came up.
That's not a good.
These
card.
sweepers are so good against them.
Mm-hmm.
His article, his ironic names. It is his article and his ironic names, but we're calling him out on it.
This kind of tells him that we're not on show and tell. However,
Shh. Probably thinks you're on sneak and show, so he's looking for a sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yep. Opponent's like, Rousey, what the? What's even going on now? Yeah, exactly.
I don't know that it would have made sense to wait any longer, though. Like, we don't have anything that. Oh, you got your sneak attack, and now we lost.
Yeah. He's gonna hardcast Force of Will now. Look, big man.
Okay.
Well, can't let that resolve. I mean, I'm not sure what you're going to do about it, but I just can't let it resolve. That's just how it is.
I think that was incorrect, and I don't think it matters. That's what this is.
I am going to agree with you. And I'm going to tell you why you're right.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I just want to be absolutely sure that our opponent's playing Sneak and Show.
Okay. Yeah.
Foil Jace. I need a foil Jace. I think Kyra has one.
You don't have a foil Jace?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I've got a non-foil one for my vintage deck.
Or online?
No, paper.
Oh, that's what I thought.
But I'm going to play Jace and Food Chain sideboard.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow up with Nate and see when she's going to be here. I have the ones I need.
Yep. Oh. They still don't win. Yep.
Oh, Nate said he'd be here about half past. Okay.
Maybe we just play a Ralzeric in our show and tell deck. Huh?
Incoming.
Come on, Jorgensen.
Yeah. He doesn't know me.
Just trying a fun of, as they say.
The fun of.
I don't know if anybody
Fun
says
of and
that.
beans.
Sounds neat. You can push 6. We're not going to do it.
Yeah, but if he shows Emmy, he has to deal with lowest penalty.
Right, that's
exactly.
why I thought we should. Wow.
Look at us almost have the lock.
I still got 4 cards in hand, and they're all counter magic. If he taps out,
Stasis. Only 3 more days to trying to make one.
What?
Paul, say real words. Use your big boy words. I think I would still wait on that Sneak and Show player. Jace is pretty likely out of a raw deck.
Yeah, we had played, but we don't have enough other answers to. Like if you play sneak attack, we just.
I mean, if I can land an ensnaring bridge, you can't even attack. Brr.
All right. Our opponent's taking as long as we. Yep. Perfect draw. It's the 1K is it's 250 for the winner, right? And 200 to second. It's not all going to the winner. Show and tell. They're doing it. They're doing it. Should we show and tell out Stasis? Do we do anything here? Or do we just concede? I got him stumped.
We let it go. They have opposition. I think we just concede this all.
That's not opposition.
They have not opposition, but the other one.
Hope to get a great top deck. I don't think there are any. I guess Ensnaring Bridge, if it survived, would work. But now he gets to cast Emrakul and take a second turn.
Crystal. Okay, Crystal Brand. That's fine. You can have Crystal Brand.
You can have that one. Nope. Yep. Yep. There it is. He got there. It took him a lot of turns, but he got there. They got there. We don't know. Mm-hmm. Let's put out some Lotus Petals just in case. They're free. He doesn't have to pay the mana cost on those petals. Storm count is 6.
Attack for 22. Okay, yeah, we can't win this ever. I mean, we can get an Ensnaring Bridge into play. Let's see.
Fire Blasts.
Off of his... We can get an Ensnaring Bridge into play off of his show and tell.
These are coming out. It is coming out. It is coming. That's coming. It is coming. We didn't actually see sneak attacks, but they're there too, right? Torpor?
Torpor is good, but it's a cast trigger. That doesn't help us too much. Maybe Arcane Lab? Echoing Truth's good. That was a tough one.
Spyglass is alright.
Spyglass is pretty good.
Okay. All the Blood Moons come out.
Yeah, Blood Moon, great.
This is just okay.
It's just okay. It doesn't really... Surgicals are okay. I mean, I think we just play counter magic and try and, you know, if they show and tell, we just land in Ensnaring Bridge and then do a Ralzeric lock and win.
Just like that. That's what we're gonna do.
I think we have the pretty. That's almost perfect.
Sure. Make it happen. We draw a land.
Yeah, we should draw a blue land. That's so well. Ralzeric could work. To play City Traders. It'd be so cool to win that turn. Oh, the 1K. It absolutely would.
Nope.
You don't think I play it? It doesn't like advance our board state at all.
Yeah. You could play Ponder here, but
no,
it's not correct either.
I don't think it is. We're in there, Limb Duel's Paladin.
Yay, we're having fun, just like we drew it up.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's only 4 total soul lands in the deck.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, goodness.
Play a city now. 1K in total prizes, yeah. You don't win 1K.
Why?
Now, if we have a huge amount of people show up, or if people in the top 8 want to play for all the money or whatever, like, that's fine. Oh, our ad company just dug their own grave right now. They sent me an email. Dug their own grave.
Oh.
They're like, yeah, we're not going to listen to what you've asked us to do, and we're okay with that. I'm like, well,
So you're gonna shuffle
Some
away
days.
some of these cards.
Have
Chain of
to.
Vapors, or
no, I need to keep a Chain of Vapor. I need to keep one.
okay. Force.
I keep.
You just play the bridge, and then run out the land. But the bridge isn't great at the moment. But after you force 2 things, it will be.
Yeah. Wave naming tournaments is sort of common in the gambling world. Doll hair to dollar exchange isn't 1-to-1. Never seen a 1K that offer one, though I agree with you. I think the naming of them is deceptive. One of the best doll hairs for me, please, and thank you. The gambling, yeah, I know it's standard. That doesn't mean I have to like it.
Let's do a chain and ponder. We have everything else we need, right?
You said run out the ensnaring bridge.
Play bridge and run out of land? Or is that incorrect? Because then we can't cast Row. Whoops. You can still do it.
And I have to use a Force Will instead of a Hydroblast. That was missing triggers. You're gonna have to go through me. Don't worry, that won't be a challenge. Spell Pierce. I think that was wrong. I think I hold the Ensnaring Bridge to play off of the show. But if they have a sneak attack, like,
yep.
Oh, Hydroblast isn't great either. I'm thinking of the wrong cards, guys. Needs milliseconds. Adds more height. You're right, Wasteland. Go.
That's the sound it would make if it was milliseconds.
It is. It is the sound it would make.
Alright, we got to shuffle. We have 2 Force of Wills. We're still alright. They've got a Beseju. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't attack.
The sneaky attack, you still counter it, yeah. They're still more. Let's see. You guys are on. You're right. Picoseconds are where it's at. Picoseconds are where it's at. It's hard to see. For what?
Should have been a volcanic.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they decide to play Blood Moon. I don't think they're playing Blood Moon, though, because
Okay.
Watching a cube version of Food Chain killing your eyes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't do that. Watch this instead. Watch this, whatever this is. Stasis. Uncounterable. Intuitive.
It's very intuitive. They figured it out.
Okay.
Turning off the auto yields. I mean, Gristlebrand can attack us right now.
Right.
We have enough cards in hand that we can actually do that.
Uh-oh. MD Happert finally bought Food Chains.
Congratulations.
And he's excited.
No, I'm definitely going to play it at least once this week.
Yeah, we're 3-1, so who's
stating how far out your deck is when playing Stasis. You are being honest. What are we being? Sorry, I missed. I'm missing something.
There.
You can have this Emrakul. You don't get the other ones. You don't get the.
It won't be able to attack.
Nope. You should just fire Legacy 8-mans all day on Saturday for the stream. Yeah, I mean, if people want to do extra Legacy 8-mans once they've missed the top 8, I'm fine with that.
We can't Chain of Vapor and Emrakul.
We cannot target it with instant spells. You're right. Mm-hmm. Kind of just forcible that card. No.
To get rid of some cards in hand.
Yeah. So they can't Gristlebrand. Days are hard. I mean,
You can.
I'm fine. I'm fine running tournaments.
You can cast Hydroblast on anything. You can destroy target permanent if it's red. It won't do anything, but you can get rid of a card that way.
You're right. You're right. That is a thing that I can do.
Come on, deck. Why did we get rid of that ponder? Because I was expecting to be able to play the things that we.
I'm gonna dump the Pyroblast. Yeah, because it's the one that we can't cast. Maybe they'll do something at the end of our turn and we can counter it. Maybe. I don't know. Discard, Pyroblast. I'm bad at Magic. Pyroblast is the bridge, I dare you. Preparing your post is not wrong.
Yeah, we don't want to chain of vapor or anything because they could bounce ensnaring bridge. Hey, let's counter this somehow.
Surprise. Got your sneak attack. It's like, I got your nose.
We save the forces for whatever they try to. Good miss, deck. Come on.
Ugh, yuck. Yuck.
Let's draw all the Ralzeks. Obviously, we should have sided out one of them, so that would have been the end. Yep. This is the slowest show and tell matchup.
I don't know what they think we have.
Do we just let this resolve? Yeah, we gotta save the forces for an ensnaring bridge at destruction, right?
No. Because I have 7 cards in hand. They can attack with a Gristlebrand right now.
Yeah.
I need to get one of these out of my hand. I should probably pitch the Chain of Vapor, but shh.
Well, it's a blue card.
That's what I was saying. Pitch it. There.
Chances of us playing all 3 Ralzerk seems low.
Can you hear me, Mage Tom?
You have to pay 4?
I'm going to let your Flusterstorms resolve.
Deal. No. No. Okay. We're down a game, right?
We're down a game.
Okay. And a land.
No, the deck's in control us.
Okay.
For days. And days and days and days.
There we go.
It's not giving us actual days.
We got 2 cards out of our hand instead of just 1.
Did you sideboard out all your lands?
All of them.
Probably. In these 43 cards, I think we just brought in sideboard cards. We only play 19 lands anyways.
Why did we get rid of a ponder? Not smart.
Where's our hashtag Bryce Buns? Has opponent seen any of the shenanigan cards in your... Yes, our opponent has seen most of the shenanigan cards in our deck.
They've seen Ralzeric.
Okay, you got a Cunning Wish.
It's going to destroy a bridge. That's my guess.
Echoing Truth.
Ooh.
Excuse
If
me.
he bounces it, we just get to replay it with show and tell.
This guy's done most of the work for us, exactly. We don't even have to do anything. He's at 7. Can't activate a Gristlebrand.
No more drawing cards for you, sir. This is a weird game.
Yeah, I'm done.
No. Let it play out. Let's see what happens. I'll finish it out.
Pain, suffering.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you finish it. I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay. I want to see if he plays show and tell right here.
No, I mean show and tell omniscience. Yeah, can't play show and tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Through the breach.
Okay.
Okay.
Emrakul. You got there.
That's why Through the Breach is in the sideboard.
We did it. Okay.
You just had to go one more.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you got to head out.
We went 3 and 2.
Yeah, we did. We went 3 and 2 with this deck. It's actually a thing that happened. For anyone who didn't see this my Christmas present from Bryce, and or birthday, and or whatever it is.
It's Christmas.
It's the present.
I guess it is your birthday pretty soon here.
It is my birthday on Saturday.
I gotta get to work on it.
No, you don't have to do it. This is sweet. But that was my altar that I got. It's in the style of Rocky Mountain altar, so it's pretty sweet. Thanks for joining us today. We're 2 days. What does our ticker say? 2 days, 22 hours, 39 minutes, and 30 some odd seconds away from our
1K.
Our 1K.
We should almost have a second timer for the 24-hour stream.
We almost should, but it's like 12 hours later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us, guys. While we did that, we got the Stasis lock one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is that. Thanks, everyone.